ebi bɛkɔ so wɔ England maame nhyɛ ase free big game bɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Spain Barcelona etne fie wɔn ne Atletico Madrid obi bi ohwe football bi anim sɛ wokɔ Spain a ɔmo fixtures no kɛse paa no ɛyɛ Real Madrid ana Barcelona by say Barcelona ne Real Madrid share Atletico Madrid a ye consider say a game baako a fixture no ɛwɔ soro so Barcelona etne fie playing against Atletico Madrid no ken obi anim sɛ ɛyɛ big game so what check is our two clubs we are from 1925 ebesi ne no omabo a lot of games and so from 1925 ebesi ne no omabo 248 games out of 248 games Barcelona win 112 Atletico Madrid win 79 and they move 57 about draw so between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid team or dominating the yonko pano Barcelona bobuko no se on pese obe yusu enu mpokra na check omo recent matches o mesi akan obesha ase from 2022 besi ne from 2022 besi ne no Barcelona ni Atletico Madrid matches o maboni nyina no Atletico Madrid win just one enti e cho say recently mpokra Barcelona say she Atletico Madrid a eyi omo sa dominate Atletico Madrid a on paper Barcelona e modembo no in terms of sa two teams we be sha na e wosro let's not forget say Diego Pablo Simeone osaye coach adima Atletico Madrid no efiti so be for Atletico Madrid se oko Camp Nou a ontimi nkwahye Barcelona and he say Barcelona are returning to the Spotify Camp Nou and say o check every metric every record every statistics are go in favor of Barcelona team no by ken yebo football referee bo na ben na game ne sha ase a o the records beto nchen o the statistics beto nchen eye wa o beto to nneoma ye no o na obetimi win sa game no and so what check Atletico Madrid after say omo lose against Arsenal omo pick phone me say bibi ekoso ye de Atletico Madrid omo last 7 games Atletico Madrid entimi lose bi on board draw wetimi win ni nyina so Atletico Madrid area Barcelona game nim no omo form omo di wura mu no e wo soro payi and so what check Barcelona say obi abehwe Hansi Flick this season Barcelona in big games yenyan hu Barcelona dominate top clubs o meshi omo ye Barcelona against Roma de lose ye Barcelona against PSG lose ye Barcelona against Chelsea lose ye and the big games are Barcelona able this season no Barcelona ain't mean dominate our top clubs no and say ubusa Barcelona fan bia this season no omo share team kese bia na eye na ehu kakra ho because playing against top clubs Barcelona ain't mean dominate this season so versus Atletico Madrid the numero no every single Barcelona fan expect a win against Atletico Madrid. And you mienu ana Barcelona be hia wo game ni mene de di kan aye se ombe reduce mistakes ahodo omo ye ana de to so mienu Barcelona betima control game ne better obi a watch Atletico Madrid this season most especially on last 7 games o muntimi win bi se u kosi Atletico Madrid na mo ntimi an control game na ombe ha wadwen and se u betima control game a eye movement ahodo our players ni betimenya on the field of play. And any team be awaiting better results against Atletico Madrid no sa team no use relationism this season single club be awaiting Atletico Madrid watch Atletico Madrid and also waiting even a single point against Atletico Madrid no sa team no use relationism and so me breaking it down am obi ati asia relationism e football no a tactical philosophy anytime be an team ne prioritize player relationship dynamism. Then again, a players never for so etimye movie abro omunya to a static and as a rigid position. And it's a ukoshi Atletico Madrid. It's expected say we Barcelona bobo na. Se Pedri I bon finfi ho. It's quite unfortunate say Frankie de Jong out of this game. And tena nyumre ye hu Frankie de Jong o game nim. So you most likely say Barcelona midfield no. Ye benya Dani Olmo. Ye benya Pedri. Ni enya Casado. Sa players miensa no. Sa players miensa no mfimfin sa person dominate Atletico Madrid e was say unya a lot of movement Barcelona nim ho no e most likely see ebenya Abrante Fencer Lamine Yamal on the right side Lewandowski na be sha see Rafinha on the left side e was see a lot of movement sa u ko see Atletico Madrid nam set time bia no mu believe in defensive solidity time bia no mu defend very well no say omu defend na person obi omu team na wantimi enya players on betime move with the ball and without the ball e be hard. So adia Barcelona betimi dia control Atletico Madrid and then say I was say omutimi nya sa relationism how on be movie and the relationship between these two players no and adeɛ baako a mani agye no the comeback of Pedri. Because the last time na me catch you say among Barcelona players in the midfield, player in terms of control Edema Barcelona no Pedri. And idea of my Pedri etimi control game Edema Barcelona no any movement a wotimi ekrabo no nkrabo. So ene o kwa kosia kokemo e wo mfimfi ho. Barcelona betima control game a ebeye the movement of Marcus Aldo, Pedri and Dani Olmo. By eba na Brandt friend so be to say Dani Olmo I will be operate as the number 10 player. 10 biano original position ontimi move very well. The obebo as a number 6 or link the deep midfield and the forward line. Ye Pedri original position ontimi move. Marcus Aldo obebo as the deep central midfielder original positioner. A better thing for Barcelona to control the game. So oko the final third a branch friend say Lamine Yamal ebe wo hobby. Lewandowski be wo hobby. Rafinha be wo hobby. Se oma ntimi move change position 10 bi Atletico Madrid for be comfortable. Enti Barcelona be here movements no mo de bi Atletico Madrid boboko nim ansa no metime nya win no mo pe no and no was mo avoid the mistakes ken nan say wo hwe goals Barcelona concede a lot of mistakes ebi wo hom pokra na unnecessary cars na o makwa akodi na akose Barcelona boboko no and no be bo against Atletico Madrid eni sa wutimi ka say wo kosi Atletico Madrid o taisha ni nti no o be mistakes Atletico Madrid team owo Julian Alvarez ne ball na obo no so ye mistake obe punish wo Alex Baina uye mistake obe punish wo Simeone uye mistake obe punish wo Nico Gonzalez uye mistake obe punish wo so Atletico Madrid wo players uye mistake obe tima punish wo and say Barcelona chire ho no e sheki kakra and time bia no uye Barcelona team na wo be face Atletico Madrid eni say yes some mistakes
because Arroyo ne was saying tiama wo be week on
enya rahu ntia enyo no ntia
na wanya
some mistakes there enye nipa ba akopɛ na the tiny mistakes ba eto de bi mistakes need to be ba maybe say collectively with defensive shape no na mistake abem so playing against Atletico Madrid Barca be here control no avoid the mistakes this season big matches are Atletico Madrid no Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid against Inter Milan against Arsenal big teams are aboni nyina no Diego Pablo Simeone ebo a flat 4-4-2 4 at the back 4 in the midfield and a 2 up front and Sadia na iso oye no 10 bia no on person mo bo according to instruction and so what check Atletico Madrid team a omo prioritize defensive foundation no ma baba be share quick transition then again omo make sure so omo lose ball be very aggressive and omo side possession abeka omo game ne ho and Atletico Madrid this season ken omo ye omo build up the first thing abenu to see say omo 2 center backs ni biem and I likely say Benya Jose Maria Jimenez and David Hansko omo na babo the 4 and 5 for the Atletico Madrid omo be biem then omo 2 central midfielders Pablo Barrios and Akoki ebe drop some ba beje ball in terms of the first phase of omo build up no na omo right back na omo left back as eje forward as stretch Barcelona bobuku no na omo ye a lot of crosses ken ade ba ko ene ye be witness so Atletico Madrid team nim no omo ye cross pa onim said this season the only club away crosses is Atletico Madrid Espanyol. Atletico Madrid for a lot of crosses and almost strength back a set piece through any corner. And to the entire 20 clubs from La Liga no team our corner kicks kesi pani Atletico Madrid bobuko no 104 corner kicks. And me no me say Barcelona defend this set pieces Barcelona na question mark kakra e wo mo. And to me very careful. There adie ba ko say Barcelona so etimi a guide yes ken. Asem we me catch rebe wan kakra. When him said the entire season, Barcelona conceded 16 goals. First half, I conceded 13. Second half, Barcelona conceded 3. 16 goals now, Barcelona conceded La Liga. No? First half, I conceded 13. Second half, I conceded 3. Then I catch you.
Atletico Madrid go first half.
So Barcelona, I was some avoid the Atletico Madrid in the first 45 minutes. Because goals some conceded this season in a type of first half. But you know, make a double chance say Barcelona say Barcelona be winning and I say ombe lusu
yeah bobo kakra
Fulham and Manchester City your own good friend Marco on say you share season your man ko yisu yin for man but watch your last 2 games no was Sunderland and now akọ Spurs Chrome akọ Spurs and Fulham for last 2 games I came my witness no ade a me hu ni say omo fullback omo midfielders no omo wingers no omo interchange position and the time bia no Alex Iwobi Josh Ken Harry Wilson and a branch friend says Sasa Lukic ubonso mu interchange position na creating space na oma yes final pass no e dey akoma Raul Jimenez na wetimi e the ball na to atene and so what check Manchester City so announce and come for so concede goals no so mo leave spaces enemy problem. And this season Manchester City were away games and call you. We're winning just 2 games away. Okay. And a Fulham so lose just 1 game. And found send your man ko no. Or me lose just 1 game. So the only thing about Manchester City and no individual brilliance.
Everywhere.
See you say Haaland ebet me using the individual brilliance. Doku ebecho I want 10 who bet me beat you. Tiyani Reinders into near dia you expect City my friends Manchester City. Into a game back is a table now. Manchester City Arsenal leading in 5 points. Into so person catch up with Arsenal. Osha was okay too. So playing against Fulham, the individual brilliance and a better son your my dear team my friend say
but that's a sign at was from Untume TV Akomia okay enche na Kwame Mr. Sa 1 minute and 2 minutes no the City asem no aya san fatwa Barcelona de so why sa games is ano ana hardwin yenu ya Zakaria mo so Facebook no so mo data da bia advert Mr. mo nya ne kakra mai why yenimpa mo consensus no others say yenu mo consensus no ehun hia pa but mo nya ne kakra mai Sanebe na muso makoswa ataechi enti Edelson as asema mekai bigi say ne kwanso ano no say Barca ne Atletico Madrid ebo untimi nkope 2 minutes say the Kwaka City na for omona vulnerable
City ne Fulham
City ne Fulham there on boy
homebody Kevin Cottage
wow
Fulham home
say don't get win
Champions League, you know, ya GBP.
Some was a 1.
Of course.
Over 15.
Na Arsenal in Nibio. Yeah, enough for more. Arsenal in Nibio.
United was in 3.
Intino, ya be.
Okay.
Ya be intino, Mr. Mo. Why?
Nottingham Forest will be chairman.
Oh, I Ken, I am crying City game in the main car.
And I game with you.
I am a trust.
Is it a time? No, I can't grab you. To Manchester City, Fulham.
City pa.
My match.
Mammy Bonnie Man City to member game so, but you see, I'm extremely angry with Ronaldo and how Barcelona after so a solve issue. No, meaning say Barcelona will game against Atletico Madrid. They want to be very careful on the kind of information and Beba Bonting. Say Ronaldo say mentally he's not okay. Yeman in Sniffy while Barcelona prepare for a crucial game against Atletico Madrid. Ideally, Enka I was saying to say, oh, Pau Kubas in Kofu dinner Tawaya Quada to Ronaldo mom kwako. Motivate akwadana makwadana bebobo. But Ronaldo noa we kodi nsemu ama Barcelona ya hye wo mo no wo esesa oba abonten be pacho training very hard for you to come back. What's the amount for can one something ya ma okwan makwet na fie. I mean look at that. Minya sure say Ronaldo he's been abused more than Harry Maguire.
Oh yeah.
Say a mental health in common idea because I hate people who want to hide behind mental health. Who did bonnie can Harry Maguire, he's been abused several times. And so Kojina Park and so or by bedroom pempenso be amene a dream pempenso be na Maguire Mbaboana Manchester in Seguniti. He trained, he corrected his mistakes. Minya sure say even in the Barcelona he's been abused more than Ter Stegen. Frankie de Jong ya ojina number 6 ya oboy. Unim the number of times o ma abuse no. No crowd dey na eden. Aya bako against PSG. And na no Chelsea dey no crowd no man kan bebre o. What is this? Team prepare. Barcelona captaincy no ka hu bi o. We are part of the captaincy group. Intin kan akwada bi nye na wo fra akwada na tunofo. We are part of the senior players of Barcelona. Say me Kofo Kamasem. Ya more time. Mosume so akwaji aketua
onpeso obo team ne bi
onye serious cry me hwe na nka Uruguay for de eye neatinfo oh Ronaldo no a born one name say chisi China samka Ken there to be last year Barcelona nya 30 million for Lewandowski deal no and omwanje. Se Lewandowski free Barcelona me how and they say whilst the Barcelona team are quiet, I think that they should call Deco. No more money bets na table so now on share Hans Flick boss Lewandowski na all free no why no ko fan the number because then on social media so Lewandowski ko yekofa hule na Alvarez the number Lewandowski ko yekofa Haaland the number wa wonim say nya no kre sa na Inigo Martinez Deco share ni mu ama Inigo Martinez but so ntimi anje one CD craft from the deal no more be convincing supporter no meanwhile the coach was suffering. Oh my Inigo call free one koto bi ambeshem sa time na Barcelona pe Jonathan Ta by Leverkusen free agent Barca share ha my boy no call buy Munchen e no di Ronaldo mu ko boboy e wi akire mu de akoto coach no so I'm not happy because Lewandowski so okwa he's living with over 109 goals so he's not just living as Lewandowski. The number of goals are Lewandowski ede kono. Bisa say the replacement in your beer. Obetimiyama Barcelona number of goals are na. Senye hule na Alvarez bi. Senye Haaland bi. Senye top strikers ni bio. The goals eba Barcelona. Highly unnecessary. Instead of letting him go for free, Barcelona needs a budget no. At least let him stay for 1 more year until you get a competent number 9 to replace because Ferran Torres in the crash and fat. Because last 2 months, you could be sad Deco say Barcelona here number 9. Deco say PSG4J Champions League with a false 9. Into who here say chinchina mkoto number 9. No be a bit miabo. One say or pass some their question coach and say PSG4 ball with a false 90 without Lewandowski Barcelona beating yabo sporting director Cotton number 9 bra Yenjin to say coach in phobia more. What is this? That's a problem headache bako pies I de could not see one. Lewandowski corner or corner. Again, I want to repeat. Either you are buying a perfect replacement or don't let him live. Afi yan kawansam. Atletico Madrid in Barca come on Ken. T. Victor Valdez, Olegui, Marquez, Silvinho, Carlos Puyol, Deco, Iniesta, Van Bommel, front three of Gabri, Messi, Henrik Larsson. Where squad where squad be? Acho me boy, boys me bobo modino. Acho brutal. 2006. The last time Atletico Madrid for a bar company be that's over like 19 years. Inti Atletico Madrid nanka sanka no moya me wawa. Because you cannot call yourself a rival. Not the last time I share Barca won fie 19 years ago. Now put that one aside. Diego Simeone nanka sansuro. He needs to start asking himself questions to say, they pa na me as a coach 17 games me ko Camp Nou me ntimi she me ko lose 10 my board draw 7. Emre bi kra de na Xavi actionwa pa Xavi 5 games against Atletico Madrid Diego Simeone o se ni nyina Hans Flick and the first game olusu sa 2-1 no ano Hans Flick recovered. Inti unlike Diego Simeone versus Real Madrid yenim so orthodox anye bia obetimi and Madrid for at least or advantage of our Real Madrid name mom for Barcelona there. I keep on asking myself say what is wrong with Atletico Madrid? Time will be omni Barca bisia no matter the form omni Barca sia no makwele. Now Kwame was having a conversation say Barca conceded goals don't do na first half 13 goals. Okay. Ken, Atletico Madrid about 13 games. Wabo Espanyol, Elche, Alaves, Villarreal, Mallorca, Vallecano. Wabo Real Madrid, Celta Vigo, Betis, Sevilla, Levante, Getafe, Oviedo. Ken, 13 games normal bon. Games ni na on the chef first go. games in Nina, all the first 13 games on the first goal.
Atletico Madrid first goal.
Sene Barca share first goal our breaking Atletico Madrid season we record.
13 matches.
The entire maker say and he say Barca concedes a lot of their goals in the first half. And now let's go so anya bia de bia on the first goal.
Oh.
Inti a man common star be kakra. But what did the Micho Yasi? See, Barca should be careful. See, Atletico Madrid's problem is that almost a goaler, they are unable to hold, contain, manage the game. That is their problem. But beyond all these things, the game itself can. I no pay any way I may say Frankie the Young and Bobo me watch me papa. But Pedri is not fit. Onya fully fit.
Casado Beyeju.
Hey. She said no. He said Ebenya Casado Pedri. Pedri so likely so be 90 minutes. Ideally, he was supposed to start the game from the bench, but because of issues, he need to start the game. Probably back in the second half, no biabo. He said, Pedri said, "I'm fit. You need someone who will control, do a more of the controlling." Now, Pedri, it's imagine a home make a crowd park because and then Atletico Madrid will be too aggressive on Barcelona. Because when him send Barcelona for the first football, but because of time to cut everything short, still advantage Barcelona.
Advantage Barca.
Yeah.
Medium comosisia na yentoso. Biggie, bre. Na memra metwa win so asisia.
Manchester United is in the news.
United.
Yes. Manchester United is quite a player.
Biggie.
Ken. Na.
Tiene news.
Aye. Player no mo kwa kopeno no.
That's also me.
And na me ba twa dey. Federico Valverde. I will see a kind of Real Madrid. And it is rumored say Manchester United nyana omo pe. Aside Federico, there are 3 other players. Manchester United in penny for na line up those players. Carlos Baleba, Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton, Emrantie me and Sanwe. Na me share Federico Valverde first. Can Real Madrid say Omobema Brantie na kwa the £100 million and our to Brantie in the so we team nasa opa Brantie na. For me feel say it will be one of the cheapest players at Manchester United between in the market now. Looking at the prices of certain players compared to player Federico Valverde. First of all, he is one player when it comes to quality, consistency, and after versatility. A putia Brantie up there. He's arrived for the big market. Watch over the years since he stepped the foot of Real Madrid, Bobo called him, say, give him the opportunity and he's going to play and play well. Consistently. Every season, the opportunity to be will deliver. And found any position out in the Kwakwa or Bobo on the Boni ye. The quality has never been doubt. Ultimately, you said the NFL free and some. There be born on the Monday morning was so pa. So the right back position. There have been times I was complaining, so on pesa position there no kwe. But anytime you have a jina obia or bobo ni ye, Real Madrid bobo kono, and every team benya so a player. When there are problems in other positions, obetimi a slot in. No one ye the amount. Until clearly, so Manchester United is such a player. Now the versatility, the quality, and then the experience when it comes to top level football. Eba Manchester United team no more. A positive the Manchester United. Aside that. This is the right time for Manchester United to pounce because recently no the coach any problems. It's based on the problems on the coach in Enya. So be the action in Yonkuno be a year free no different. The one is one of the over here. But deep within Abia still there are problems. Into a cock or bassa. Nothing be caught, not offer any good. Not player need decide this will be movie. Time when will be free club name because Abia no that two team kabi a funny coach in a home. In 24 year mum so that you team. It is so better than I saw Beko and only the old player. But if you say Manchester United getting the player would be a very good deal for Manchester United. Ken. But we are only few on more. The other 3 players are more listed for Manchester United. You almost panel and how many questions in the war. They are good players, no doubt about it. Carlos Baleba, Adam Wharton, Elliot Anderson, Ken. At Manchester United. There is one player, limited opportunities this time around. Player Makana Sem Kobe Menu. Kobe Manu nche nya opportunity bebre onya minutes bebre on time nya game ni bi mbo e Manchester United bo boko ni mu but time bi obenya akwanya ni bia no Abrante ni say he's a good player dia ohia e more minutes no get back to the best of form Obefa Adam Wharton this time around can the performance was so power one of the highly rated midfielders that is very true but Kobe Manu see so around 18 years 19 years old your friend called the English national team camp 3 Lions last season at the Euros. Now Adam Wharton is part of the team. He was an unused substitute throughout the tournament at the point. Now ni pair fresh Yemfa Kobe Manu starting games. Eventually, Omutie ya kwada ne chance yes was starting games. At the man the 3 Lions, we also saw his performance. It's Adam Wharton is a good player. And no crepa the money was show. Look at Elliot Anderson. He has that kind of quality. On also performance for Forest this particular season and yeah bad. Carlos Baleba this season was deep in form kaka. But can we show players me and Sawi aside Federico Valverde? The only difference between them and Kobe Manu is playing time. Time at Kobe Manu see so. Now all ball. Even without experience. How good he was playing for Manchester United and the 3 Lions and clearly Akwadani here minutes any confidence coach Obenya Gideon wonimu. And these players we are talking about ebinumi around 80 million. 70 million. Therefore, Crampo you around 60 million. But you have a player, the performance in the whole, but coaching them man opportunity man more. The chances he has given to Manuel Ugarte. So Marco Bimenu same opportunity. Probably Ebian can come here different. It is a Manchester United be sika at the aqua market. Aqua compare defensive or a central midfielder at the Naba. Almost spend the big no fan for Federico Valverde. So for no the Naba, there are no questions about that. But I Federico Valverde na obefa. Now any of these players are omunshe coach ni man Marco Bimenu minutes ni bi. If he gets the opportunity, obetimi abo no ababa be do the level of these players. Omumro so. Can Manchester City game no? City just has to deal with two things. Two things there was a Manchester City dealing with. The overloads in midfield for Fulham Boboko no. Aside that, no much history of the number 18. Overloads no. Fulham Boboko in Finfi honum. When he's playing big teams, coach they make sure say Sasa Lukic, I'll be Jenem Finfi, Berg, and I feel Josh Ken. Anytime they are defending, or probably even with the ball, player friend is Alexi will be drifting in. No about support a midfield no. Into midfield that's near 2 hour problem. Only a 3 hour problem. No creating overload the overcrowded midfield no. No taking control in Finfi no the about games. Against Manchester United we saw it. Against Arsenal we saw it. And the last 4 games are team Nabono. Last 5 games almost winning 4. So they are coming into this game with a lot of confidence. Manchester City form bad. But the last 5 matches they have also played. Oma win the 3, Oma lose 2. Into clearly. Fulham Bobo Koni feel say at this time. And it's also making sure some many win against Manchester City Bobo Kono. Looking at the blip, about my last 5 matches anymore. The last time I Pep Guardiola Bo coach, and on in a share 18 times. And then in a coaching in team in was against Eddie Howe. Ken. Eddie Howe versus Manchester City. 18 meetings. No, I draw just 2, no, lose 16. Oshia Pep Guardiola no pass adieno. Eshe Pep Guardiola. Now the 19th game or the Benya win. So see I'm gonna say. Team my friend say Fulham. The last 18 matches on the Manchester City abo. Ninyina City ashe in all competitions. This is the 19th game.
Okay. Manchester
City near careful. Now you see against a Newcastle. Any Eddie Howe no. Ebin Konkusi in the 19th game. Fulham into being shared again.
Well, merci about so, but so come on, Fatilo, the work.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Fatilo. Okay. Akumia, now what to say? Baby, I come on. If you boko.
Fear boko.
Okay.
Watch it.
You dear show pa. Crew with you. Baby, and I'm no. As I know what I'm on. Hey. Baby, I'm a fan of Monfao. And coming home.
Sir.
There's someone found you run about one.
Okay. That's all. Entire foul.
Moment time foul.
I can find what about it.
When you are sorry, boy, you know, Di Maria, somebody a cook's person. I'm a fan. Baby, a cook's person. If I was oh, and I'm beside the other.
Oh, I would say, Yakoye, tech campus or
mo ye campus boys okay
ana fancy you UK boga
and no set is akoko person
ana kwaku na mu kra so class kwa okay na ne bofo e fa
David say wa ko ba bia hoya yi pa say the dino ukra 3000 na obeja ba bia hoya kama
what
was ayo decision and the decision right 25 kwa so benya bia na 2
25 ala 2
na 600 ni the building so be basa side o ko cheaper big o side saying 2 and 3 and 600 and 500 and saying and 300
5,000
babu yo yenyam men tu so
you know when that's all be 15 big kohanda okay faka krabi mami na yankwane akomia enso ewra ababewra mo ha yefie no ha yenche o nyina fancy ne ayi na oyina ba sa bibia bo ko de
enyo ne di akon pa
oyina ba na see okay sister fiamo
I
be sure sister fiamo okay
Ken many krabi about Atletico de Madrid and FC Barcelona.
Okay.
I think match we meaning more than the 3 points was Diego Simeone set to make for Hansi Flick. I think so very quite relaxed about the situation. Looking at the team, they say the CTT. Any area who are now udi so chair Rafinha and Beshin in crime. But the entire make Diego Simeone assembly said in Pempi now say o set standard be the man one. You are always going to be measured with that particular standard. Because Oba Atletico Madrid, Oba ene bubu. On one ebe share. On one edi omoje trophies. I'm on one in sem ne sa jigui. Aji egu ne was on one sa share. And then you can say bare 5 years ago or 10 years ago, you got transfer market in ma. Barcelona bet ma spend be about 300 million or 200 million. Just saying. Who Atletico Madrid now to me spend be. But then Real Madrid team spend 150 million, 180 million. Atletico Madrid would team spend be. What is Koto striker over 90 million euros at the number. These players are meant for such games, and you may so they be close the gap. Because only Barcelona points gap now 3 points, and Barcelona feel now. So you need to start closing in the gap. Abra Real Madrid so needs to be a lose more issues. So when Timmy and they are Ken, that means Diego Simeone. Na djuma wa ba Atletico Madrid so wa ba yen no ba se uyi ni o ma miensa se debt taxes and Barcelona so emotional em se bibia ni honom biem and he needs to back it up as soon as possible. Wakofa Alex Baina for almost bare 40 million euros. Wakofa Cardoso from Real Betis the number for a huge amount of money. So ba na dwi e ba sa so the ambition of some of these players within your setup no beja wako. This is yan your team news say you learn about so in Atletico Madrid obe free. What this uncommon as this season you also be free. Barcelona pen. It is a sad games be say okobo no man show a clear sign of an ambition. Masobe yeshi bruta. Season ya he will have no other choice than to leave the team and go. But there are issues in Nigeria, I don't know. And Ken, and then I'm looking forward to a very intense game. The best attack in the Spanish La Liga versus one of the best defense in the La Liga. Identity wo hoiken abrabo se bibi ya de ye wankasa wa de da wa ma dem ye soronko a e right tie hardwen ade ba kwa na ma Diego Simeone teams dem soronko ye the ability to defend iti omu team ni mu nyina no free mra atwa mu nyina no ka Diego Godin oba no abehwe Santiago Jimenez mo o ma bebo nyina onya set ko ba obre
so be defend na man ye den mo no ye won several times so with me ene Barcelona ball was service Vicente Cadro was Metropolitano ultimate omobo but Obako close to 17 games then 11 will league now ultimate Barca more Barca fee or a big coach
for a big coach there is a big coach due to say about breaking the
one of the top ends
top Sika wa Wasajila about breaking Barcelona and Real Madrid no man no La Liga to so GB but I think for the Barcelona game Anna I hate to say who style be a obo no be the no need the enhia it is so so ko game center na ko hia obi a o area mo na obani na ye boje so champion atane do abetena se ye do ba na no bi frɛ chireke to be oba no de no be abehye adan a ono mo ni hia Barcelona and Atletico Madrid the money in hia due to how Diego Simeone set up the
by the ball team Madrid
just because Madrid etimi dane ne nsa no na akwati o motimi dane ne nsa no na afa amade but if Barcelona are doing something say near ya hardly do they change it na Hansi Flick highline obi abetimi adi nkomo we wiase nyina on se sane da eno ane beko because that is the direction the club no you see omumienu no kwa fa so e ma clubs ni mienu nyina apagya de baaye no omu ye atwate dom fo mienu because Barcelona to atwan wo Catalonia ne Madrid for Atletico for so se ne Madrid for to ti atwa iti ya so de abodi fo mienu no mo hye omu di agro but for Barca omu di rabi bia omu ye bia mu so when they decide that this is our style this is our identity we don't change unless adena wo ye no and the results ebe bro mo 10 times they will accept it e bi na to Hansi Flick dey the style of Barcelona playing total football and what Hansi Flick is doing is totally different. The reason I'm saying it's totally different is that Hansi Flick is playing a highline with a little bit of German touch kakra as compared to the old Barcelona team in some more proper tiki-taka football but then they might be bia sesa obi adia too near results. So change is difficult to accept until it brings results. Change and say didn't say nipa bedia to until say the results beba. Now see how chance say or draw one. No lose back no. Obi raise questions and our crowd send fata say also coach Barca and a highline jaibo and you must say that is how football is. It's Alonso ni Vinicius so the same thing. Kasa bebrebe Vinicius boha menye say if Alonso fails to win games ono ni ebe yina to because Real Madrid club no apart from CHA games nothing else matters. So change now they ba say babo tactics we static because oba no omo Champions League 2 3 sa boys we mo under Carlo Ancelotti obe say bibi kakra bia until it brings results. Obi abeka say Vinicius mane you see
and no more team no odi omo fine
for Atletico Madrid ne Barcelona I think we be both team to score because Barcelona is prone to conceding but Barcelona so share more goals it is both team to score I think it be a Barcelona be game maybe a 3-1 2-1 maybe say for Barcelona they no